I like listening to those bells. Ain't gonna lie. Is that a nice view? I'll show you different ones. Bam. Then for right now, let's just drop. Look at that. Look at all those beautiful chemtrails. I'm not a chemtrail. How long have they been saying there's no such thing as those things? And a couple days ago, a bunch of states announced that they're going to prohibit it. So I guess that's confirmation that it wasn't a conspiracy theory. Uh-oh. I wanna zoom in on those cranes. I haven't seen this angle in a while. Yeah, those are all trails up there. Like the ones that are radiating outwards from California. I can see all the views. Guy's rocking his pocket 4K camera. Figure we start over here. Alright, let me pull up some chat activities, see what's what and who's who. $76 people, that's cool. I can slide down here. These people are like, I think he's proposing or something. I don't want to get in his way. There's a guy down there blowing a horn. He sounds pretty good. I wonder if that's the dude we know. No, it's not as jazz. It's killing off the whole front there. I wonder if he'll get a copyright claim. Blanc. Yeah, we're gonna do some creepy zoom up there in a minute. It looks like they moved those cranes around a little bit. They were dormant for a while. Now they moved them. They're fixing to tear that whole structure down, from what I understand. Because it's pointless anyway. That was supposed to be condominiums, but not anymore. Or co-ops. No, condos, I think. Alright, let me turn this around. There we go, that's better. And bam. And then he just went about his business. Maybe they I don't think they tossed him out. Beer salesman. I mean, it's a freaking free-for-all down here. You could probably do anything. You could probably sell anything. I'm surprised the street pharmacists aren't out here. Anyway, for some of you, long time no see, a whole, what, hour and a half or something? I didn't change my shirt, but I changed from the waist down. So, we just had the first, we just had the first successful, it's bright out here, but it doesn't feel like it. It's that weird bright, blue eyes. First successful live stream over at brorfredrik.com, which was absolutely freaking awesome. And it was about 40 people, 35, 40 people. If you missed the initial, it's back up to watch. Skip the first 8 minutes because it's me just testing shit. And that was fun. That was exciting. And thank you. And some of you are here. So, while I got you, for you new people out there, I'm going to invite you to do the liking and the sharing and the subscribing and the hitting of that bell button to get notified when I do the scan, which is at least 5 times a week. And run a sports channel, stuff down in the description. I took those things down today. Anyway, if you want to join me, in the description for that. And for those of you who ask, are you still going to live stream on YouTube, even though you got your own platform? The answer is resounding yes, because here we are. Alright, I'm going to turn this around. But the only bugs is to go looking for them. Those real quick. Creeper zooms. Yeah, it definitely looks new. That was new. The counterbalances are new up there. Imagine that's your job. You gotta sit in, let's say, booth, right? Build it as they go. Those things are a trip. As long as they don't get hit by a freaking cargo ship, you're good to go. But you the heights, that's for shit, sure. That's cool. What's his buddy over there? That is definitely trippy. Yeah, well, we got creep zoom, some other stuff. You spent your allowance? Oh, thank you. Wow. Alright. Creep zoom. Treasure Island. When I'm gonna go down to Tropicana, which is the most popular night, so everybody wanna see gonna get closed, and or if they're still gonna kick streamers and people videoing out in their last 36 hours of planet, if they're still gonna be a-holes or not. That I'm curious. Toss us out, they toss us out. What are we gonna do? But you know, it is what it is. But that's gonna go to Tropicana last Saturday night they're ever gonna have. Am I gonna miss them? Nah, not really. Saying, you know, if you have any stories, what it means, and you had 4 ads. We've only been here for 8 minutes. You're getting an ad every. Ugh, that's a bit freaking crafty. No, it's not a platform. I mean, once in a while I might recommend something. You know, it's freaking awesome. But other than that, absolutely freaking not. My concern. I'm kind of digging the creeper zone. My concern is that's going to be released into the air. They do it with a wrecking ball. Release a shit ton. That's a guy with the saxophone blowing right there. It's a little windy, but I brought the lav mic. If it's getting stupid, I shall indeed. I kind of like doing this. It just started blowing now. I did the train track walk yesterday. It got a little windy here and there, going through the tunnels and such. That was a bit of a yes. That was something. It seemed like an animal. I've seen, I don't know what that was. I've seen cow carcasses. They don't have spines. I don't know what that creature was. Tops or something. Things, you know. Pew pew. Got all the views. Yeah, it's kind of trippy. Alright. I'm gonna fly. I don't know where. This is just right. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know where I feel like walking. I think this way. That's for shit sure. Man, people just move. The younger ones. Huntsman Square. Alright. That is not a lot of people. 85, 95. Alright, so Bror Fredrik. What do P. Diddy. Shout out South. Gotta get past here. Early. I'm gonna do a quick reset. Just chill out a second. Yeah, we'll see how that does. A little better. Togo. Dun, dun, dun.
$1 of loss. $8 in player payback free play credits. And continually awarding carded players with player payback free play credits. Earn $20 in player payback free slot play for your
People walk any slower?
He wasn't going to be able to go no more. Or is this COVID done?
Yeah, I'm with you. Dude. The street's better. That side is gankage. Alright, one more reset. Alright, looks like we got much better connection. I connected to a different tower on this side. Alright, cool. Pulling 8 megabits over here. Megabitage. And make sure I didn't miss anything. Super chat, new. All messages, top messages, all messages, engaged. Ugh. I want to check out that side of the street a little bit. A lot of people. I'm not. It's definitely a little seedy. I spent enough time in seediness. I don't need any more seediness in my life. Seedy. Happy birthday, Alan. Alright, now I can like talk to us. Phew. Lent-ins tomorrow. I didn't do all the hellos. Alan, Maria, Speaking Mom, Chanel Shell, on Angie, Janice, Sunny, Patricia, Miss Google, Francis, Captain Dave, Tom Mack, Kristen and Frank, Tom Lars. I think I'm getting it. I think I got everyone. Okay, could you? That's a beat. I should just pick a corner and sat there. It's absolutely beautiful out. I have no idea what it is. It's as near perfect as it could possibly. This guy getting ready to annoy the world. They're all illegal. Just in case you didn't know.
Dirty bags.
Party with the attractive to anyone. I appreciate that. Alright, let's camp out here for a while. See if we can maintain signal activities. I don't know what it is. It's 72? Is it? Let's see. What does my phone say? Yeah, my phone says 72. Oh yeah, that's the generic temperature. It is beautiful though. Yeah, when I'm walking it wants to cut out. That's freaking weird. Maybe they're doing more adjustalizing. People watching today. What the heck is that? Is she one of them furries? Yeah, she must be a furry. She's got a furry mom too. Heart like that, I got it. Cool. I'll be quiet. Alright, ladies, Is that attractive? Guy covered with that much ink. Looks like a billboard. Just curious. Yeah, actually standing still, I'm pulling 7 megabytes. I take 2 steps and it ganks out. That's odd. It's extraordinarily odd. Right? No, we got 2 no's. Ladies in the no. Got 3 no's. Got 4 no's. Got 5 no's. Alright, good. So I guess I should cancel my tattoo session. Actually, you guys know, I have like 0 ink. Linda says no. Marie says she's seen better. But covered with the inkage. That's, oh, what's that guy flying? He's flying a support the blue flag. Oh, that is loud. I hope I don't get claims from that shit. I'll be ass. Te quiero mucho en mi corazón. Like every good song has the word corazón in it. I mean, it's hard if you're non-bilingual people. Alright, oh, there's some good viewers right here. Yeah, tuba guys over there, tuba. What's up? How you doing, man? That guy was funny the other night. He's like, oh shit, my wife doesn't know I'm here, bro. She does now. Oh, look at the invasive species. They're everywhere. Yeah. I wanted to do a quick walkthrough on Margaritaville. Maybe we still can. Just have to deal with Tubaville.
I want you two in there. Come on. I want all the girls.
I would call that cuckery. Take all you girls' pictures with the wee wee. Cuckery. Pop.
Lauren looks afraid. You two in there. Lauren is really afraid.
Come on now. I got
Jeez Louise.
portrait roll all over the back.
I'm gonna do it. Come on.
Put your hand on it. Did you hear what he's instructing them to do? What is he, P. Diddy? I don't even think one of them's of age. Freak show. How you doing, Liz? Yeah, Bagpipe Dude is pretty close. He's only on like his 3rd lesson. I mean, I've heard 100 times better than that. Volume is not a skill, yeah, I know. There's some good people watching today. Shout out Saskatchewan. Sempre. Yeah, sempre is a good word. Yeah, how come they haven't, I mean, they know where he is. How come they haven't, like, given him free tickets to the Crossbar Hotel yet? I guess they don't have any hard evidence. Just like the ship, Like after 2 hours, they declared it an accident. that was thorough. Results on October 1st over here from 8 years ago. Hour and a half, they declared, that cargo ship bridge. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Clown World activated. Rapid Dog, Nova Scotia, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, if they wanted to get, I mean, they could have grounded his plane. I mean, that was such a coordinated thing. They could have grounded his plane and all that. They just didn't want to. Like he was on the run. I'm on the run. The cops got my pew-pew. You know, it wasn't like that at all. That guy got all the gains. Good on you, bro. Just hiding the face. Why you hiding your face? LA subscriber. I don't want to walk yet. I'm taking a good connection. Good thing I didn't call my cell company and tell them to start billing me yet. Because it's still a little erratic. Have I got a claim for this? Yet I don't have to worry about claims over at my platform. That is freaking awesome. I was playing, while I was chatting with everyone, I was playing some good Nirvana and stuff. What's up, BC? Hanging well, hanging to the left. Doing good. 132 peoples. We are going to walk over there in a little while. Let's just enjoy this for a bit. Can hear that. Imagine what it sounds like to me. It's like stupidity level loud. Now me, I just got my very first commercial. That's weird. So like I said, Saturday night we are definitely heading over to Tropicana. Probably do it like 5:30ish, plus or minus. I don't want to go too soon because I want to. You're still gonna bust my balls, and this place is closing forever. 36 hours. Get them, coppers. Come on. He's challenging. Cruiser. Oh man, some guy got pulled over right in the middle of the street. What do you have to do wrong in Las Vegas? Pull over in the middle of the street. That's beat. You were paying for YT Premium and still getting commercials? I believe that. You know, that doesn't really mean anything to them. They just simply don't care. What are you gonna do? You know? Send them an email that will just send you a link. They don't care, you know, because they're a monopoly. You know who sent me an email today? And it was legitimate, you know, because I read the header and everything. Rumble. Oh, I said the R word. Uh-oh. And they were like, hey, Bror Fredrik, why don't you come and do your stuff over here, you know? We pay well, and, you know, you're awesome and shit. I didn't even reply because, number one, I already have a channel over there, you know? So if that just goes to show that if they took the time to actually, like, look at stuff before spooing, they would know that. They would say, you know, the email should have been like, hey, Bror Fredrik, you know, cool to see you have a channel over here. See, you really aren't, you know, utilizing it to its maximum. Let me work with you to help you make some money and do some stuff, blah, 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 blah. They were just like an invite, like I was never there before. So right off the bat, you're like, F you, you know? I mean, I appreciate the reach out and everything, but, you know, and then they were talking about all the money I was going to get paid over there. Whatever, Alex. Which, you know, I mean, I've got like 10,000 views over there on various things. I used to put up everything. I used to mirror all the content from here over there and some of my other content, which I'm all gonna pull down. And you know, so I got a few thousand views, and so far my ad revenue is 67 cents. So it's like, really? You call that pay? I mean, if that was on YT, that would be like 150 bucks. So no. Nah, maybe 110 versus 67. I don't think so. Missy Vegas. Yeah, Dansky, that place is gone. I've never really sat there before. I've seen it. I think, what was that place famous for? Just like, we'll walk over there in a little. I'm just keeping an eye on the connection for a bit. Famous for like cheap beer or something, wasn't it? I don't drink beers, I don't know. A lot of people out walking today. It's so beautiful.
Can I just go over?
Alright, let's see what's going on in the chat activities. Yeah, I mean, the other one you gotta watch out for is that TikTok bill, that ban, because they know it's gonna, you know, it'll get passed. But of course, you know how the government works. Some shit deep inside there to just take away everyone's freedom. As per usual, it gives them broad-reaching control. Things don't go well in November, they might like deport me and bring in 10 other people from some other country to replace me. As long as they deport me to like Sweden, I'll be alright. Or Norway. No, they'll deport me to the same place. My 10 replacements are gonna come. Friggin' yikes. Let me give you some views that way. Or should we say hello to Amber first? How you doing, Amber? She's probably like 50, 55, 60 by now. Yeah, silly peoples. I should have put coffee with it instead of water. Oh, so many. Oh shit, I almost knocked over the gimbal. Thank God for my cat-like reflexes. Wow, Diggy, what up, bro? Oh, for all you people, too. I was saying today on the other live stream on Raw and Uncensored that like 30% of the people who are do free subscriptions on my platform have not taken advantage. They haven't even opened the email. There's nothing I can do about that. Support you to Sicily? Yeah, Sicily would be cool. Or the Amalfi Coast. How about that? Amalfi Coast would be pretty freaking sexy, too. You 57? I bet you're better. You're probably like a better 57 than she's probably. I used to take all those pictures, believe it or not. She's probably like 87. if we're truly honest. I mean, she's probably like 34 in that picture. You don't know what I'm talking about. And that was probably done in like 88, so we could do the math on that. There's nothing wrong with older ladies either. Older ladies. Yeah, see, that's the problem, DC. Who decides? You know, that's the crux of everything. Who frickin' decides? You know, just like when they say, you know, you're going to be judged by a jury of your peers. You know, well, they better be my exact peers, you know? That's how the law is written, so it better be a bunch of, like, you know, dudes my age who don't give a fuck. You know, who are gonna, like, those are my peers. Not everyone's your peer, but now your peer is like people who are like, oh, this person thinks the absolute opposite of said defendant. Let's get them onto the jury, you know? That's not your peers anymore. But people don't care about that type of shit anymore. Used to be a Spice Girl. What spice were you? Not even Old Spice. I got some Old Spice in my cabinet. No, I don't. I might. No, I don't. I might. You were what? Cardamom spice? You were what spice? Let's flip it around this way. Yeah, let's look in this direction. You can stare at her butt for a while. And they'll deport my ass to Mars. That's funny. Well, they know me well enough. They would send me somewhere hot, you know? And if they sent me to Alaska, I would still thrive. Siberia? I don't know about Siberia, but they'd probably put me in like some sub-Saharan place and watch me friggin' shrivel. Or they would keep me here. Just during summers. And then they put me in the sub-Saharan when it gets cool. Let's spy what that is. That is all sorts of 5G activities. And that is a private 5G router receiver with a camera next to it. You see that? See how that works? All private 5G. What do I think of the woke culture? Wow, that's pretty obvious. Well, they're getting what they voted for. That's all I gotta say about that. I can't talk about that much here, you know that. But you can join me over at Bror Fredrik, Raw and Uncensored. We could have all those conversations. I saw a meme related to that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Maybe they won't pick up on the meme activity. Let's see. Gallery. Screenshots. Nope, that's not what we're looking for. What are we looking for? Oh, maybe I pulled that off of Twitter. Let me go see if it's in my Twitter folder. Oh yeah, there it is. This is that culture in a nutshell. Is it raining? See, she's soaked. And the guy on the bottom's like, I don't know, I'm not a meteorologist. That's pretty apropos, huh? That's the mentality, you know? I mean, and they say that with a straight face. That's the sad part. Yeah, I have to choose my words very carefully. Yeah. We'll see if people are going to get more of what they freaking asked for. You know? I think a lot of people are having enough buyer's remorse at this point. Or not. I don't know. Some people are just delusional. I think we'll go across the street. They lowered the music a little bit. Tuba man over there. Let's go see Margaritaville. My grandmother. What's going on, Patrick? My grandmother used to have these everywhere. What kind of bushes? I know I'm a botanist and everything. but what kind of bush is that? They were everywhere in my youth. I could smell this thing. It smells a little like pee, but... Scott Jones, what up? Scott Jones. Bet you wouldn't say that to my face. Guaranteed. Oh, you know what? You were probably that dude in that meme. Ah. How do I know what a woman is? I'm not a gynecologist. Never been in the same room with one, never mind a bed. Alright, let's go check this place out. Hey, Lauren.
They only had the light pink in the style island, so I couldn't do it.
Ah, it's getting a little windy. Fwah.
We do real estate. We do it in Rhode Island, Connecticut, Mass, and we also do it in Florida.
Come on, it's the freaking longest light ever.
Really?
Yeah, I like doing that sometimes, just chilling somewhere. I'd usually be more mobile, but wow, that guy's riding a unit-wheel down the strip doing 40. But the connection's a little weird. If I stay in one place, it's stable. If I start moving, it gets a little whacked. They still make expeditions? I didn't know that. But we's heading across the street.
Look, they're walking.
They're dangerous.
Let's freaking go. Alright, Margaritaville. I might have to mute. Sorry, Jimmy Buffett. I apologize to you post-mortemically. There's the band over there. Margaritaville. Goodbye, Margaritaville. You know, I've never been inside here. This is new for me. No shit. This is like that Viking crab boil place. I'll have to put this up later. I've never been in here. Alright. That's cool. Oh shit. Those are real pen reels up there. Wow. Shout out boobies. You know why they put boobies on ships, right? Because it's supposed to calm waves in the seas. I don't know how much legitimacy there is to that, though. That's a cool thing over there. Interesting. Interesting. I've never been in it. That is, I guess, kind of cool. What is that? Oh, fun and games. It must be hard, like working here right now, knowing that you're done for. Oh, that's interesting. They got like an upper level over there. Alright. Are people buying up the merch? Yeah, if I knew that place was cool, I would have went. What do I know? I'm the worst tour guide ever. You can buy all the merch over here. However, let's get out of here. So I know we just incurred copyright claims. I have my video.
Go to Margaritaville today.
Again with the 5 Bananamas. Thank you very much. Leo activities forever. Yeah, Leo season's coming up. Thank you, I appreciate that. Making them gains, brother? I hope so. I know you is. Yeah, that place remind me of, I'll turn that into a little short or something. That place reminded me of that seafood, that weird Viking crab boil place down on the South Strip. Wow, this is all gone too? There should be some good people watching. What does this say? Pardon our dust. That's what I always say. Pardon my dust. Or eat my freaking dust. Oh, no, don't subscribe to him. I don't even know who he is. He don't get no shout outs. Alright, let's take in some views. It's a little less seedy over here. I see you. What up? What do I got planned for April? Raw Nation Get Together 2024. April 22nd through the 25th. If you haven't finished paying for your tickets yet, if you just put the deposit, I suggest you do it quick, because on the 29th, which is in 2 days, that account closes. So there will be no refunds, but I don't think anyone's asking for one at this point. But that's what I'm going to be doing. Preparing for, setting up my calendar. I got a convention or two I got to work. Oh my God. He's got a chick in the car, and he's like blowing her freaking ears off. I'm working on my new platform, brorfredrik.com. The Holly Cafe was pretty decent. A lot of people didn't like that place, but I never had a problem with it. When I used to go and eat that type of stuff. There's interesting people watching over here. We'll give Margaritaville their love. If I can figure out my gimbal. The Hard Rock Cafe used to be fun too. Oh, 420 up in here. I'm gonna bring a case of wine. You know, mess around like we used to. That's what I'm listening to, I don't know. Yeah, the towers here are still messed up. I read an engineering report that there's 2 out of the fully functional and up, and then the others not so much. They're still working on like patching shit, whatever, firmware updates. Some such bullshit. All I know is I'm not paying until they get their shit together. South end of the strip was pretty good. I hope we're good for Saturday night over at what do you call it? Oh, we got more creeping zone to do. Over at the Tropicana. Kiss they ass goodbye. Alright, let's zoom in. Bum, 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 bum. For all the people who always ask which hotels have balconies, there you go. There's another hotel that has balconies, although you gotta have your money right. For the balconies at Caesars and the balconies at Bellagio, you gotta have your monies right.
That's cute.
But you do get balconies. Let's do some more little creepers in there. Blah. Yeah, it's a good people watching location. I've never been in one of those balcony rooms. I've been in the Bellagio balcony rooms. Had breakfast out on the balcony one morning. No, it was definitely not comped. Well, if you're willing to lose, you know, 100K, they'd probably do it. And speaking of balcony rooms, there's the other ones I was talking about. I was in, let's see if I can get my finger out there. Finger right there. I had breakfast in that one right there. Bam. It was nice. Can't say it wasn't. But you gotta have your, I would say what? Yeah, the MGM, yeah. But that's like not really on the strip. I don't know if you'd call it having your money right, because if you want to come to Vegas and lose that kind of money, is it right or is it wrong? I don't know. There's stories of people who, like there was a guy, I forgot what company he was. He made like $800 million from his company, and he blew it all in Las Vegas, down to nothing. $800 million over the course of several years. Yeah, the Cosmo is the only like standardized hotel that has balconies. Can confirm, me and Phil were chilling, smoking cigars. And I make everyone tizzy. Oh, look at that. We got some sunset activities. Hold everything. Let me drop the exposure a few RCHs. It's not quite flames, but it is kind of yellowish. Imperial Palace. Cheesy Cheetah. Yeah, Imperial Palace. That myth's been busted. That myth about that it was a, they had a, what do you call it, you know, one of those symbols that a certain fraction in Germany used, even though they've been around like for 1,000 years prior to that faction using them. You know, people still get butthurt about that symbol. It's originally a Chinese symbol. However, no, but I digress. Everyone used to say that if you look down on top of the IP Imperial Palace, that's what the buildings were shaped like, and it really wasn't. There's so many pictures online to disprove that myth. It ducked. Did you see that? That guy ducked. I used to do my radio show at the Imperial Palace on Saturday nights. And I swear, the carpet was, you used to step on the carpet and it used to squish from all the beer and stuff.
Oh my goodness. Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Oh! Oh, let me! Oh! 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 Come here!
And people are finding that amusing. Doo-doo-doo. It was India 2,000 years ago? Yeah, possibly. But I know it's an Asian culture. Well, Asian covers India, doesn't it? Is that politically correct? I don't know. There's a lot of crossover. What up? Like I Ching goes back that far. You know, stayed in a cave in India, came back, taught everyone how to kick ass. No, we're not talking about that, Maria. We're not talking about the actual IP. We're talking about a symbol that a German fraction used back in the 40s to symbolize what they were doing. It's an ancient symbol, but now it's like kind of demonized. Imperial Palace is pretty much a shithole. Let's just face it. But they were kind enough to give me my remote start in radio. The first place I did my radio show in was the Boardwalk with the clown. That was the very first place. How you doing? That was the very first place I ever did my radio show. Call me sir. Probably am 20 years older than him. Rightfully so. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was the very first place that let me do a remote stream. All these other places, like, nah. Who's gonna want, like, you had to convince these assholes. This town was so reluctant to anything new. They still are. But nope, Imperial Palace was the second place. In the front. Like, right next to, like, remember the little stage when you first walked in? That was like, that's where, like, the beer-soaked carpet was and everything. Yeah. And then the Monte Carlo, they gave me a shot doing announcing and being like an opening for various artists that used to play over by where the Juniper is. And then they let me do my show there. That's pretty cool. Oh, I see a super chat activity. Joe, Lord of the Rings with the 5 banana bananas. Slots of. How about visiting the coin spitters at El Cortez? Your high value woman wants. I like your high value woman questions. I don't mind them at all. Your high value woman wants lobster and steak on the first date. Let her buy it herself. You know, let me know. She can call me later, tell me how it was. Because, I mean, if any woman, she'll go where I take her. You know? Bottom line. You know, I'm picking. And like I said, I don't do first dates in restaurants. That's not a chance. It's too many. Oh, a Cybertruck. One of Elon's Cybertrucks. That was the first one I seen on the road. Did you see that? Yeah, I would never do that. There's too many women out there who just do food dates. By the time it comes to like sitting down and having a dinner, you know, we've already been busy. So that's the answer to that. So, you know, you date a woman, she's like, well, I want to go to Carbone's. You know? I'd be like, yeah. I don't know how you make out with that. But when I do take a woman out, I do pay. That's kind of like a given, because I'm like traditional. But she better be damn freaking traditional too. That's my other criteria. Don't expect traditionality from me, pulling out chairs, opening doors, fancy meals in nice restaurants, and then you can just be modern per se. Well, I have to hold up the traditional thing. Ain't gonna happen. That's why you vet first. Coin spitters at El Cortez. I guess I could do that one of these days. I haven't been downtown in forever. Like absolute forever. I'm assuming the city. It was when we went on that arts district walk. Oh, babies love Las Vegas. Look how much this baby is loving Las Vegas. how many kids do they have? Holy shit. Bro, I hope you got like a good union job, bro. Like a steam fitter or something. What do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kiddos. Damn, bro. Good on you. Baby's love. I wonder how many of them are his. I hope they're all his. That he's not like cubgilizing, raising another man's kids and whatnot. We're missing all the activities. Let's get back over here. Boom. Sorry for the spin. I had to straighten out my gimbal. Alright, let's get back to looking at people. Happy something day. Oh. Where's she heading over to Old Red? Do some line dancing. Yeah, pipe laying. That's his current job, pipe laying. He'll be laying all the pipe. Just hope my taxes ain't going to help it. First met you, I was like, yeah, that was cool. So I know you raised your kids right. She pulled down her skirt while she walked by. I like watching people's reaction to the camera. They're glancing and some smiles. Some people are adjusting. So like this guy in the middle's fixated. This guy can't get into shit. He's like, whatever, bro. I got a cool beard. The young ladies seem to dig it. Cameras are an aphrodisiac. Cameras and guitars. Well, guitars and cameras in that order. The big bus. Oh, look at this crazy ass cloud up there. What up, crazy ass cloud? Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, that they should just let people in and sit down and enjoy it. They're trying to maintain that exclusivity of waiting at the door and tipping the maitre d' and shit. It's a freaking hoedown spot, you know? Let people have fun. Don't be so pompous. But I'll tell you what, the bands that have been in there, when I've been in there, which hasn't been a lot, but they're just, I've been in the one in Nashville too, same thing. The bands that they get in there are top freaking notch, like could be signed level bands. So from a musical standpoint, it's pretty freaking awesome. But other than that, you know, whatever. Hey Manhattan, how you doing? Yeah, we're doing people watching today. People watching with narration activities. Oh, Tuba Man is engaged. Boom, 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 boom. Jesus. Yeah, they put it together pretty quick. Yeah, they used to have, there was another place, where the hell was that? Back in the day, they had line dance lessons. It was at Samstown. Was it at Samstown? It was at Samstown or Silverton back in the day. Used to go on Sundays and get breakfast burritos and learn how to line dance. Line dance, I mean, I kind of remembered some shit when I was out in like places like South Dakota and whatnot. Over in Wall, where it was like nothing to do on a Saturday night except go line dancing. I freaking line danced. And people like amazed, like when people get amazed when you speak their language, like, you know, I was speaking that language. They were like, damn, boy. But then there's those real, like, professional ones, you know. They got the, you know, $1,000 boots on. They got their jeans tucked into them, and they're doing it, you know. All the ladies swooning. I have a gimbal with a tripod. It's got a tripod base on it that's detachable. How you doing? What up? So I can sit it down whenever. That's why it's so stable. But I can pick it up and move it around too. And then deploy the tripod base. So it comes in for putting it down. We got 170 people. That's pretty cool. How you doing, Mike? Check. Yeah, this place, this side of the street's definitely a little different than the other side. I said that to someone in a forum, and they're like, "Well, that's where, you know, that's where it's more. What was the expression that they used? Common and down to earth or something." Whatever. You know, because this section of strip's a little cheaper to stay at. And I was just like, you know, it's different. I dig it. I'm not stuck up about it. Trust me, I was born in a neighborhood that makes this side of the strip look like Beverly fucking Hills. What up, Gary M? Jim Wolf. Alright, you guys are digging it? Alright, cool. We'll pass Tuba Man in a bit on the way back. I don't know what I have planned for tomorrow quite yet. Should I do a news on the strip? I haven't done one of those in a while. Then we'll do that, like news in the Bellagio. I don't know. I'll have to cogitate on that a bit. You too, you know what I'm saying. There's cops over there again. I don't know what's going on. We'll find out that on the way back too. Alcoholic beverages. Then on the other side. Giving 0 Fs. As they should. Shit. I mean, I remember taking the frickin' people mover. What up? Taking the people mover from Caesar's Palace across the street with a friggin' drink in my hand. Like an actual glass drink. I still have a box. I have to go through my storage unit. How you doing? I have to go through my storage unit. How you two doing? Alright, pretty good. I probably still have a box there that my storage unit went from $75 to $510 in 5 years. It freaking grosses me out. So I want to like clear a lot of shit out of there. Anyway, I got like probably a box of matching set glasses from most of these places. I mean, that's how often I just used to leave with a drink in my hand. They'd always give me one for the road. I didn't drive much back then. You know, they'd always like send me home wherever I happen to be. They'd be like, "Hey, Bror Fredrik." I'd be like, "What?" They're like, "You need a ride home?" I'm like, "Yeah, no shit." And they put me either, depending. Sometimes they'd get a limo, but most of the time it was like, you know, Lincoln Continental or whatever. And they would just take me home. pick me up, take me home, pick me up, take me home. So I didn't care about drinking all that much. Not that I used to get like stupid or anything. Definitely different. But yeah, I gotta dig up that collection. Most of them don't have names on them, but I think I did assign them according to size. Yeah, I'm kind of like that too. Harry, yeah, like, you know, because you know me, I'm, how you doing? I see you down there. What was I saying? You know, I'm an extroverted introvert, an introverted extrovert. It just depends on how my day went, which one takes the lead. Sometimes I'm not into crowds either. Am I going to Tropicana? Yes, I am. Saturday night. Saturday night, I'm going to live stream from the Tropicana. So definitely hit the bell button so you find out when. I'm not sure what time. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. Maria says, Bror, am I going to do outside remotes on Raw and Uncensored? Yeah, I can. If I do, like, what do you call it? I'm going to do an AMA on Friday late afternoon before the regular live stream on, you know, my platform, Bror Fredrik, Raw and Uncensored, heybrorfredrik.com. Yeah, that's going to be from the strip. I could do it with a gimbal and the whole bit. What up? I see you. The price of fame. The strip definitely needs some more crossovers. But again, like I said, I'm all for. I would vote that they just. If I was on the city council, I'd be like, yeah, shut this shit down to vehicular traffic. Let people walk. But you know what they'll do? They'll build shit in the middle. They should shut it down and put a tram that goes one north, one south, a couple stations, gold, done. That would make the strip amazing. What? I mean, for what? In the grand scheme of things. Shit. But yeah, I could do remotes. I could do whatever I want. Do whatever I damn please. And not have to worry about tuba music. That was funny. She thought it was funny too. No, thank you. He was gonna give me a lucky bracelet and then try to weasel freaking $20 out of me. Yeah, they're getting a little obnoxious, but they do take no for an answer. That's one thing I gotta say about the monks. They do take no for an answer. And one day I did get caught up in that because they had a really cool bracelet. I still have it. It's in my manly jewelry box. What's a man's jewelry box called? A valet. It's in my valet. But it was a cool one. It had big old beads on it. Wow, it's getting dark so fast. It just like, in the past 5 minutes, it just like, boom, done. You were approached by a gypsy? Did she try to sell you some fake gold? Because that's a scam here in Vegas. The gypsies try to sell you the phony-ass gold. And they're like, oh, it just looks that color because it's 24 karat. You know, it's a different look. Be like, all right. Ladies, I see you.
Do you know what direction it is?
Wait, gotta say hello to her first.
You know what direction to Harris?
Harris is... That's a good question.
Okay, next.
That way. Keep going.
This way.
I am the worst tour guide. Never ask me for directions. But it's 24 karat gold. I'll give you this whole handful of chains and pinky rings for only $100. But that's brass. No. It's 20 karat gold. Oh, I thought you said 24. Yeah, that's the scam. Don't fall for that scam here. That's what gypsies do. People seem to be digging me hovering over them with a camera. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, there's more monks than showgirls. I haven't seen any showgirls passing. Oh, this guy's about to, like, set up some obnoxious freaking singing activities over here. We might have to bolt. What time is it? Oh, we're doing great on time. Yeah, I don't know where they get that phony-ass gold. When I was really young, I did buy some gypsy gold. And it turned out it was 10 karat. You know, like, it was 10 karat. But they put 14 karat, 14 or 18 karat gold stamped clasps on it. Those were legit. But it was like 10 karat. They didn't turn me black or anything, but it was just so cheap. Back in the days when like big gold chains and freaking, gold, linked bracelets and stuff were big. And so I was like all set up for like $50. Yeah, you see how quick it turned? Like I would have shown it to you, but it just like was just gonzo. Yeah, I don't like the CD guys can be a-holes, you know? Especially if you have share similar melatonin to me. It's like, I know why you don't want to buy it. That's because you... I'm like, shut up, dude. Don't even start. No, that's not the reason. The reason is you're a fucking scam artist. Let's see a little more sky activities. It is so beautiful out right now. I can't even describe how beautiful it is. It's so nice. I am going to use the word lovely. It is freaking lovely out. See, with this angle, you only get to see one person at a time. I like that angle. All right, my day is going good. I hope yours is too. Yeah, it's gonna bust a move. We might have to evacuate momentarily. I believe, I don't know, I left my my Apple Watch home in favor of a real watch. I would say right now it's probably like 70. It's probably like 69, maybe 70.35. It's just and there's a cool breeze that makes it seem even nicer. A mild, like 60-degree wind. It's beautiful. There's snow on the mountains from the past couple days too. Oh, Tuba's at it. You're very welcome. I appreciate that, Rami. And I appreciate you and being here. And people paying the resort fees. Wasn't the current administration gonna make sure that all such things as resort fees and junk fees were gonna be canceled? Aren't they going through the roof now? Aren't there like junk fees on everything? Don't you have to pay a service charge everywhere you go for everything you do? If they could figure out a way to charge you to breathe, they would. Yeah, this guy's about to rip. Joe, Lord of the Rings, kicking back off the super chat. Stupid Nanorams, thank you very much. You love it when I say the peaky fucking blinders? I'm starting to lose my peaky blinder accent. I'm not immersed in the culture anymore. I gotta watch like a couple episodes. by order of the Peaky Blinders. And a baritone mic check. Yeah, rain is supposed to be coming this weekend. So when they kick us out of the Tropicana, which I hope they don't, but you never know. They might just be assholes to the very end. You know, I might have to bring an umbrella. We shall see. All right, before this guy starts ripping, let's start to get a walk. And this has been a nice spot. I kind of dig this spot. If we do it again, I might stay on this side. And we'll get views like this. These are nice views too, right? All right. We're going to attempt to walk. Hopefully the connection remains stable. That's one of the reasons I was standing still. For those of you that. What are those? Pre-what? Man, they pack the shit out of these, don't they? What? Don't worry, I'm gonna wash my hands after this. Wow. Got some freaking fancy ass packaging for some freaking 420 shit. Shite. Whatever. Alright, let's get out of here before he starts a blowing. He's fixing to set up his flea market speaker. Alright, wanna do one last walkthrough? I like that spot too. I'd like it better if the connection stayed stable over there. We got 3 megabitage. Alright, might as well go this way. These poor people have to still put a smile on their face, even though they're all going to be unemployed soon. That blows. Oh, we're on the boat. We're on a boat. This place does do some business. That is cool. Whoa. Security was so busy on his phone, he almost took a header. Check this out. They actually have like genuine pen reels up there. That's expensive equipment. That's like legitimate. I wonder if you can get one as a souvenir. Smells pretty good in here. I like the boat vibe. Had I known, I would have come here one day. Oh, look at that. We're gonna walk. How you doing? We're walking right into Tuba Man. I'm gonna get some copyright claims, believe it or not. I want to cross right here. Get the F out of Dodge. That's a little bright for me. Holy shit, is that loud. There we go, that's better. That's more true. Shout out, Deuce. Right. I think I'm making moves. Let's do it. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm walking. Boom, boom, boom. I know why people are looking at me, because I got gray sweatpants on. Ain't lying. Now I figured it out. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, I just could have gone diagonal. Less wear and tear. Alright, stable connection so far. We good. That's all it took. The rest of the band. The banda, yeah, the banda. It's just walking the street up it. 3 Teslas in a row. And then one of my favorite vehicles, Blam. Alright, let's get back up here. Cats meow. I love that expression. Cats meow. I was watching some old movie last night on either Tubi or Pluto or I don't know what. Because I saw it had Jennifer Tilly in it. And it takes place on like a 1920s yacht. And then someone gets deleted or whatever. Boom, 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 oons, 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 oons. I had a oons over it. Oons, 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 oons. They just had a Ruth's Chris. Good back in the day. I used to take... Let's just take me there. It used to be the place to be. Them and Smith and Wolinski's. But I remember going there when I was like a young businessman. And I was like, what? You gotta order side dishes separate? It like made my head explode. I'm like, no way. You know, that was when I was young and uncultured. It's like, what do you mean you gotta order freaking mashed potatoes separate? Doesn't that come with the meal? Does it Outback? Then I used to take everyone to Lowry's. That became a spot. With the spinning Caesar salad and the frickin' brontosaurus size prime rib. Haven't been there in a long ass time. That's what I used to actually do for Christmas gifts too. Oh, I gotta mute this guy, I think. Hold on. I mean, Ruth's Chris is okay. I mean, for the money, there's better places to go. You're gonna pay the same at like Bavette's. Almost got pinched out. There we go. Let's make some room here. How you doing? Yeah, I used to buy, those used to be my Christmas presents. I used to buy like $100 gift cards for Lowry's and give them out for Christmas. And, you know, pro tip, you buy enough of them, they give you like 20% off, but, you know, that's besides the point. It's still a gracious gift. Lowry's, I mean, it's in the same place, but it's in such a shitty area now. That's such a on that side of the strip. It's like you got half of it is, what time is it? Can we make, they go to showgirl activities. No, we can't make the volcano show, even though people are stacking up for it. Want to sit here a half an hour? No. Such a weird neighborhood. There's like luxury apartments that cost like $3,800 for a 2-bedroom, and then you have, you know, like Total Hood, and then you got Lowry's, and then you got, yeah, it's just such a weird mix of stuff in that area, of like good and bad. I will take one of those. God bless. All right. I gotta read what this. Oh, call or email us for a prayer. All right, I might just do that. What are they talking about here? A dingo ate my baby? What? What are we talking about? Enough of a dingo? Who's a dingo? Yeah, Wet and Wild. Bavette's is awesome. You know, I mean, there's some people who say, you know, it was alright, but yeah, I don't know. I don't trust people who say, like, Bavette's was just alright. Maybe they just didn't like you. Because everyone I go, they effed up one time in like 30 meals or 40 that I've had over there. Because they brought me the wrong steak. It wasn't that they even effed it up. They effed up the order and brought, there was 4 of us at the table, and they brought 2 of us the wrong steak. Like, not wrongly cooked, but actually physically something we didn't order. And we were like, this ain't mine. And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. But other than that, I've never had a bad meal there. The best seafood tower on the Strip, bar none. I mean, I haven't tried every single one of them, but the ones that I've tried, it's the freshest. I mean, you could just stick one of those freaking prawns under your nose, wear it like a mustache, and it just smells clean, you know? Doesn't smell even remotely funky or fishy or whatever. Just fresh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. I still haven't got I have a reservation that I had to make like 6 months in advance for, got no light. Link in the description. For Golden Steer. I made it like 3 months ago, I think. I got another 3 months. I think it's in July or something. I don't know. I got to look on my calendar. But, and I told him straight up, I was like, you know, I'm going to have the camera out. So, yeah. I'll take this to Golden Steer. I've been eating there since maybe like 2002. long time ago. Yeah, at least I got the connection restored. Roasted bone marrow. That is the best. You know, okay. Might not be my favorite steakhouse, but as far as bone marrow goes, Jean-Georges at Aria. Marrow ever. I mean, I've eaten a lot of that too. I've even made my own, but that was good stuff. Let's just chill here for a second. Let's do some people watching on this corner. This is always an interesting corner. All right. Yeah, Jean-Georges is good. Bone marrow. That is so healthy to eat too. I only got my 3rd commercial right now. Thank goodness. And this is the first one I can't instantly hit skip. I had to wait the whole 5 seconds. Fire up shadowizations here. Yeah, the texture is a little weird. Yeah, but that's my point with the Jean-Georges. They did something to it. You know, the way they roasted, like, to finish it off, they must have put it in the broiler and let it get some top-down heat because it didn't have, like, that snot texture to it. You know, it was actually nice. And they brought out bread and all this other stuff. And for me, they brought out, what the heck did they bring out? Homemade, thick-cut, like, potato chips to use as sort of like a scooper, because like even Bavette's does that for me. They're like, you know, you get Brian. If you go to Bavette's, always ask for Brian. Or if you make a reservation, say I want to sit in Brian's area. Brian is a freaking, he's the coolest dude, and he knows his shit. And he knows how to eat and take care of the dude. But he's like, oh, hey, Bror Fredrik, and he'll tell them to go and cut some potatoes, you know, and the legit, not like thin like paper, like, you know, true potato chips like Lay's, but a little bit thicker where they got a little bit of texture inside, and they'll fry them up, you know, and I could use that while everyone else is scarfing all the delicious freaking garlic bread. I have something to enjoy, you know, that way I'm not with my thumb up my ass, you know. And I use that, and Jean George did that for me too. And that's how I ate the bone marrow. But they, you know, everyone else, they bring out the crostini and you spread it on. You're supposed to spread it on, not like, you know, scarf it down per se. But yeah, it didn't have that snot consistency at Jean George because I guess they boil it before serving. Herring and bone marrow, that sounds good. No bone marrow or herring. You know what I did with that herring? That once I ate all the herring out of that jar, the pickled herring with like, it had like $20 worth of freaking dill and allspice. That juice was so delicious that I took 4 cans of tuna, not just any tuna. I try to buy like white albacore tuna. It's a little more, but you know, it's not like gills and shit. Put it in there, and I made I made tuna out of it, tuna out of it. Oh, was that freaking good? Oh my god! I mean, I could have put like 8 cans in there. That was so concentrated. I enjoyed that. I haven't opened the cream one yet. I'll do that on camera one day. Yeah, I'm all about eating well, you know, just because I like, you know, talk shit about eating out and whatnot, you know. I like eating well. I like treating myself at home. You know, I'm going to be doing more of that on my own platform. I'm going to be like, you're going to be hanging out with me in the kitchen, breakfast in my robe and shit. You'll really get to see a peek behind the scenes. Pickled herring is so good, and it's so healthy. Herring is so good. The protein, the omegas, the omega oils and everything. You'll live longer, your skin will look good, your joints will be healthy. Yeah. See, that's the other thing that people don't know about herring. Fish that live a long time or grow up, you know, they might contain a lot of mercury, you know? If they take a long time to grow, the longer they're alive before they're harvested, the more mercury and heavy frickin' metals and all the rest of that shit they have. But a herring, its lifespan is so short and they grow so fast, they don't have the chance to suck up all the lead in the ocean and whatnot, you know? So it's a small fish, it's a fast-growing fish like a sardine. Sardines are healthy too. And I rip through whole cans of sardines. I go to El Super, they sell you those like old tins of sardines, and sometimes you get the hot and spicy, sometimes you get the tomato sauce, sometimes you get without the tomato sauce, and it's like $1.79 or something for like 4 big sardines that are cooked so well you could eat the bones or whatever. Yeah, that's healthy. And again, they don't have a chance to suck in all the freaking heavy metals, so they're definitely safer to eat than eating, you know, older fish like tuna. Oh, crab cakes, Bavette's. Going back to Bavette's. Bavette's makes amazing crab. I suffered through, and it was self-inflicted through the freaking, you know, the glutination just to eat those. I ate one and it was just amazing. You know, their ovens and how they master them, so crispy on the outside and so soft on the inside, just like the steak, you know. It's so hard to replicate at home because your oven can't get that temperature. But a commercial oven at 650 degrees just There's just something about it. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. It's just special. It's just really special. Oh yeah, the kipper snacks? Yeah, absolutely. You get the kipper snacks with the mustard sauce. Yeah, that's, I mean, I literally consider that a snack. I would rip open the little tin of those and eat that whole thing before I would reach for, I don't know, potato chips and cheese doodles and cookies and stuff like that. That makes me happy. That makes my belly happy. And it's freaking healthy. And it's not like, you know, insocking, you know, for you Italians out there, it's not insocking carbs. You know, you're insocking proteins. The Italian people are word inzoc. Inzoc means the scarf. That's Italian for scarf. Don't be such a freaking gavone and inzoc all your food. I like some oysters on a half shell. You do pick up a lot of heavy metals from those shellfish, though, because they sit there. How they feed is by filtering water. You know, they're just like, you know, that's what they do with water, and they can live a long time, and they take months and months and months, and they're filter feeders. So yeah, they're sucking in some pollution. So yeah, you gotta be sparing on the oysters and the clams and the mussels. Oh, but come on, mussels over linguine. You know, I'll suffer a little heavy metal for that. Yeah, Rinstar. I mean, you know, I don't get a cut, no link in the description. You know, it's a go-to place. You know, it genuinely is. I would say Carbone's being a second. For the steak Diane, oh my god. Like, that is, it's basically, you know, ribeye pot roast. It's just freaking amazing. And they make, you know, the classic, you know, the rigatoni with the vodka sauce and whatever. The only thing I don't like about Carbone's is it's fucking loud. That place is fucking loud. It's got the low ceilings. It is loud in there. But other than that, you know, that'll be the second. But Bavette's, and like I said, if you can get a reservation with, just ask for Brian. You know, when you make the reservation, say, you know, will Brian be working that evening? Yes or no? If he is, can you seat me in the section? Thank you very much. And he is to steak and the side dishes what a sommelier would be to a fine wine type place. Put it that way. Like, he will know what cut. He will go there in the back and, you know, these are my boys. They want a center cut, you know, Chicago style. Not that one. Give them this one. You know, they're my people. You know, he's that type of guy. You know, but, you know, tip him more than $1. Put it that way. And let's see. Like I said, he makes those accommodations for me too, which is awesome. Sans that, walk straight in the back, like where it says exit and you think you're gonna go in the back alley, and that's like the secret back room where the bar is, the second small bar, and they will serve you at the bar. If you got no problems eating at the bar, or, you know, if you're, you know, with a significant other or whatnot, they got these like little, like, they almost look like board game tables, but they're beautiful, and you could sit and eat there. The most romantic shit ever if you're like leaning in that direction. I wouldn't do it with two guys. It's a little, you know, it's a little too romantic to sit with two guys, to sit at the bar. And the food comes out super fast, the same if not better quality, because it's coming from, you know, different people and whatnot. And the bartender there is cool, like, if you're not drinking, but I always have an old-fashioned. And like they feel you out. If you're like in the mood to talk, they will talk. If you kind of like they're feeling that, you know, you just want to keep to yourself or have a conversation with the people you're with, they will leave you the F alone. And that is an amazing quality in a bartender. Because some of them either can't shut up or they're unattentive. But he's good. Buffets is at Park MGM. It's like the only reason I really go there anymore. Let's get the hoofing. The people watching's a little played out on this corner. Yeah, maybe the other side was a little more entertaining for people watching. I haven't got Brian's phone number somewhere. Well, I know I haven't. Who am I kidding? But, like, he will even give you his number, you know? Like, once you ask for him, just say, yo, you know, take care of him. And say, hey, next time, can I call you? You know, maybe set up my reservation. And you will bypass the whole, you know, freaking 2-month wait or whatever they have going on over there. But, again, you know, Duke the guy. But that's what kind of people he is. That's what kind of people a lot of them are. It's not just him. But he just happens to be, you know, my dude. And there's a chick in there. I forgot her name, but she's pretty awesome too. I gotta look in my my Rolodex and figure out what her name was. But she's funny. That's her thing. She's funny. You know, like my buddy asked for like a dirty martini, and she's like dirty or like Miley Cyrus dirty. You know, that's the kind of jokes she has. You know, she's entertaining and fun. And if you're into coffee, treat yourself at the end of the meal. And if you get there late, tell them I'm going to want coffee after this meal. That way they don't shut everything down. But they will fresh grind and French roast. I mean, they will press your coffee and bring it out in the press. And it's so good. It's freaking so good. They will, if you ask, they'll even give you something to bring home. I mean, this is the kind of place we're talking about, you know? I still have, like, bags of it. They put it in, like, a little satin satchel and whatnot. I'll show it to you when we're on a live stream at the studio. A little satchel of Bavets. I forgot the name of the coffee they use, but it's tits. It's kind of fun. Yeah, we're doing all the foodie talks. You can eat well and still eat healthy. A lot of people don't, you know, a lot of people think those are two distinct things, but they're not. Eating well and eating healthy can be one. You just gotta, you know, you just can't indulge certain things, you know, that you would like to do. You know, get the frickin' Brussels sprouts instead of a plate of frickin' French fries and you're good. They make the best Brussels sprouts. I don't care. Go ahead. Hey, Bror Fredrik, Brussels sprouts are gross. Okay, but you haven't tried theirs yet. They're candy. They marinate them and cook them in the richest, darkest, most delicious, reduced balsamic vinegar you'll ever have in your life. They're like candy. And then to just offset that slight bitterness, they put a little sea salt, little other stuff in there, and then they put some shaved Parmesan on top. When are we going to Buffets? What am I eating when I get home? Tuna fish? I need a Buffet in my life. Joe with the 5 Bananamas, which I appreciate, says, your high-value woman likes chewing tobacco. Chewing tobacco, yeah, that'd be like a no-go. And if she smoked, it'd be a no-go too, because you know the old adage, if they smoke, they poke. So you know you don't want that. So yeah, and would I do? Yeah, I can do whatever I want. You know, I could show the Bellagio fountains. You know, there's no copyright claims on my own platform. So yeah, I could do whatever the actual F I want. So yeah, we are gonna do some things, but the new platform is not gonna be about Vegas. Well, it's already live because we went live today for the first time. It's not gonna be about Vegas. I might do some stuff in Vegas, but yeah. And the mic check. Bump, bump. What was that? Ruiz, you're an idiot. That ain't cool. I'm gonna remove that. He just, he granted me $5. That is 20% of what I made tonight. So, remove. Yeah, Brussels sprouts. I like them anyway. The dollar store by me has, they sell them on the stalk fresh, which is kind of cool. If you cut the base off, stick it in water, they keep growing. But then they turn into like, you know, baby cat, like, not even baby, like big cabbages. They're too tough. But yeah, they're freaking awesome. Pots and pans. That's another reason I gotta get into my storage unit. I mean, I still go in there, but there's so much stuff. I gotta clear it out and hopefully get a smaller one. So I'm tired of paying $510 a month for a 10 by 10 storage unit. It's kind of ridiculous. Like I said, it started at $75. And I know I have more pots and pans and shit in there too. I got one of my all-clad sets in there. I'm using a Cuisinart set now. I moved in a hurry, and then I ended up burying shit. You know, I was in such a hurry after the drive with the truck and whatnot that I didn't, you know, I didn't organize it. So there's stuff in there in the back that's just freaking cool. Like my all-clads. But Cuisinart's pretty good. Wow, it's quiet on this side. I don't know what that desk used to be for. Still miss the pirate show. Womp, womp, womp. Oh, yeah, there you go, Tom. Brussels sprouts with bacon. Well, anything with bacon, but Brussels sprouts and bacon is a joint. I do have a couple of, what do I have? I have a wok. I have a wok made by Catalan, which is pretty decent. I don't use it that often, but yeah, it's pretty decent, I ain't gonna lie. Gotten stupid expensive in this town too. I don't know what it's like by you, but like a decent bacon, you know, not like designer bacon, but a decent bacon is, holy shit, it's like $8, $9 a pound here in Vegas. I don't know if that's everywhere or just here. I made my own bacon. I went and got pork belly, sliced it up, and you know, I made my own because I was just like, $9? It was like $2.99, and now it's freaking $9. I mean, I'm not that cheap, but I'm frugal. So yeah. Anyway, people, I'm gonna jet. I appreciate you hanging out. Hope you had fun. To all those people who joined me on Hey Bror Fredrik, rawanduncensored.com. Link up there somewhere. That was fun. I appreciate you hanging out. Skip the first 8 minutes if you're gonna go back and watch it. You know, because that I recorded that by accident, but that was just me like testing shit or whatever. Or if you want to see how things take place behind the scenes before I start a live stream, unlike how I do it here, I gotta set this up, I gotta press these buttons. It's like a whole freaking circus that takes place behind the scenes that you guys don't see. Anyway, go check that out. And if you want to be part of Karma Chameleon. If you don't want to be part of the Karma Chameleons, thank you very much. Check out that platform. You can click on links down there. Amazon is kicking off like a 10 and 15% off everything. This is behind the scenes. I don't know if they're not listening. What do they care? But what they sent me an email yesterday that said that they're going to push out 10 to 15% off everything that's sitting in people's shopping carts. You know, so I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to load my stuff up and see what's up. Anyway, love you guys. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Not sure what we're going to do, but the only way you're going to find out is when I find out. And if you go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button, get notified when I do this again, which is at least 5 times a week. Get him on the sports channel. I got all this stuff. And on that note, Bror Fredrik out. Oh, I hit the camera. Bonk. I gave you all the bonks. Love you guys.